I'm currently in Mexico where we just finished the 6th edition of the Satoshi Roundtable event. It is always a fantastic event every year. And if crypto Twitter is the most toxic place for crypto, then I would say that the Satoshi Roundtable is probably the healthiest. And this may be because it invokes Chatham House rule, which means that you can't actually post anything or broadcast what was said at the event without the express permission of those involved. This allows people to discuss ideas freely because they feel more relaxed if they know that their reputation isn't on the line and if they're not going to be publicly quoted. So what ends up happening is you'll be poolside at 2 o'clock in the morning listening to a really interesting discussion between a Bitcoin maximalist and a Bitcoin casher, and they're not hurling ad hominems at each other, and it's really nice, and you end up actually learning a huge amount. So my favorite thing about the roundtable is that it brings people of all different points of view together for these awesome discussions. One contrarian figure who was at the event this year was Justin Sun, and although his presence has been used as a virtue signaling tool by some people on Twitter to declare their allegiance, and that seems to have stirred up a lot of talk, his presence at the event kind of was a non-event. People were just happy to have interesting chats with him, and the reception was overwhelmingly warm. Although I can't say anything more than that, due to Chatham House rules, there was a dedicated media room at the event, and so I took the opportunity to interview Justin while I was there. Now, whether you like Justin Sun or not, it was an incredible achievement of his last year when he got every major media outlet in America talking about Bitcoin, and not in a bad way like they usually do when they declare it's dead, but in a good way. They were, of course, talking about the upcoming meeting between Justin and Wall Street giant and Bitcoin skeptic Warren Buffett. This lunch finally took place last month, so I sat down with Justin to find out exactly how it went and how successful he and the 5 other crypto leaders who attended the lunch were in explaining the virtues of Bitcoin to Warren Buffett. I also wanted to know what they had for lunch. I'm here at the Satoshi Roundtable with Justin Sun, who is the founder of Tron and the CEO of BitTorrent. Thanks so much for chatting with me.
Thank you.
I wanted to talk to you about this famous Warren Buffett Luncheon. This is an event that happens every year, and it's a charity event. And this year, you actually placed the winning bid for this. It was over $4 million, I believe.
Exactly.
Wow, that'd be really good caviar or whatever it is that you ate. So let's talk about that because Warren Buffett has been a really interesting figure in Bitcoin. He's been very anti-Bitcoin. He's called it rat poison squared.
We asked Charlie Munger what he thought of Bitcoin, and he said, rat poison.
Probably rat poison squared.
When people found out that he was going to be sitting down for an entire however many hour luncheon it was with a bunch of crypto people, it was kind of amusing to a lot of people. So how was it?
Yeah, it's fantastic. So the reason why I bid for the auction, I learned from Warren Buffett's value investment theory. So that's why I get into the industry, and I actually earned a lot of the money because of all the investment I did.
Oh, right.
So that's the first reason. And the second thing is I believe there is some misunderstanding between the Oracle of the Omaha and all the crypto industry opinion leaders.
Why in the world should I take a long or short position in something I don't know anything about?
That's why I want to create opportunity both sides can chat with each other and also learn more about blockchain. This is also a good chance for the traditional investor and the crypto leaders to talk together.
How many people were at the luncheon?
6 people. Warren Buffett is me, the founder of Litecoin, Charlie Lee, CEO of eToro, Uni, Hobby, CFO, Chris Lee, director of the Binance Charity Foundation, Helen Hai.
Sometimes I'll lock my friends in a car, we'll be driving somewhere, and I'll be like, right, I have them for half an hour, they can't go anywhere, I'm gonna tell them about cryptocurrency. Was it a bit like that you sat down and he just had to sit there and listen to talk about crypto? Was it awkward?
Yeah, you give a good example. So my teacher Jack Ma told me once he tried to raise capitals with investor, so he invited all the capitalists fishing with him on the boat.
You're stuck on the water, you can't go anywhere.
Exactly. So everybody have to wait for him to tell his idea of the investment. If you just run into Warren Buffett and tell him about crypto, I think he won't have the time. I'm not trying to convince Warren Buffett to become crypto person, right? But I think I show him how crypto works, and also I give to him his first Bitcoin.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
what wallet did he download?
So we collaborate with Samsung. So Warren Buffett used Samsung for so long. So he used the old Samsung phone. This time I bring him the brand new Samsung Galaxy Fold. So actually you can fold the phone. I bring it on my bag, so I can show you too.
This reminds me of like one of those 80s. What are they? They're like kind of those cube things that you fold.
Exactly. So
It folds.
exactly.
All right, I'm done.
Well,
so this is what you gave to Warren Buffett.
Exactly.
Is it a native wallet for Samsung
Exactly.
only? Okay.
You can see here, so the support crypto, actually it's a full crypto.
So you gave him Bitcoin, did you give him any Tron?
Yeah, I gave him the Tron, like equivalent to his birthday. So 1930A30.
And what was his reaction? What is this?
He is joking. He wish he born like later so he can get more. I was afraid. I mean, first when I prepared those gifts, when I gave him, he don't like it. He's like, I won't gonna take like
I hate
any
this. I
crypto.
like fiat only.
Exactly. But I think he's pretty open to crypto, right?
Okay.
He accept like all the crypto I gave him, and also I show him like how to transfer crypto. It's work like perfectly. It's only take like 1 second, so the money arrives. So I think he was impressed by the blockchain and all the speed. Right. No matter where you are, like for example, you are in Africa, the recipient is in United States, right? All the transaction is also done like in 1 second. He is like the majority shareholder was with American Express, right? JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, all the institutions also doing those transactions, but it costs for like a week or 3 days, right, to make all the transaction, especially it's from different continents, right? So that's why he feel like blockchain has a great potential. Right now, he didn't see like how Bitcoin captured the value of the blockchain, right? So he wants to see like in the 5-10 years, like how like Bitcoin and all the blockchain company doing.
Did you ask him like, Warren, do you still think this is rat poison?
I have to point this out because we are have dinners, right?
Warren, what do you mean it's rat poison squared?
Communication with Warren Buffett is extremely important because there is lots of the institutional investor and lots of the fund manager and lots of the people with a lot of the money, pension fund, they all like hear the Warren Buffett's opinion. So if Warren Buffett is get you understand the value of the blockchain and the crypto, definitely we will face like more positive situation. And also, I think all the regulators also respects the opinion of Warren Buffett. Right. So I think if he understands blockchain and crypto, it's gonna like benefit our industry a lot.
I hope that it was worth it because you paid a lot of money for that. And I know it's going to charity and you also got a lot out of it because he's a hero of yours. But do you feel like your return on investment was worth it for the luncheon?
Completely, yeah.
Are there any anecdotes, like secret things that happened at the meeting that you could share?
Our opinions about marriage and how to find the loved ones. Warren Buffett tells me like finding loved one is just like finding partners for your business. If you are not sure if he's the one or she is the one, she's not the one.
It's good advice. Does he use that and apply that to stocks as well? If you're not sure if it's the one, it's not the one.
Exactly. Every night when he go to sleep, he will feel like with all the portfolio I have, do I feel comfortable to go into sleep? If you are not like comfortable going to sleep with all the money you invest into those portfolio, you definitely need to like re-examine like your portfolio.
You personally, why did you get involved in cryptocurrency?
I get into cryptocurrency in very early stage. It's around like 2012. Bitcoin fascinated me because this kind of decentralized network, so nobody can control your assets. The first time I feel Bitcoin is very cool is when you pass the custom. You don't need to say, I bring money with me, because if you bring cash or any like gold bar or anything, you're gonna detect it by the costume.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not like recommend everybody doing things like this, right? But the costume, they won't even know actually you bring like some valuable things with you, because this is only like the secret key, you know.
Right. If I have a hardware device on me, but I've also backed up my key in San Francisco and I have another backup in Australia, is it still in Australia? Is it in San Fran? Am I moving with it? Yeah, it's hard to define.
Exactly. So that's why I got interested in Bitcoin. And at that time I was prepared for law school, LSAT.
Yeah.
So without Bitcoin, I will become like a lawyer.
Oh no. One final comment, what did you have for lunch?
I have steak and a cherry Coke. It's a good lunch.
It's a good lunch. Well, I'm glad you had a tasty lunch. I am glad to see that it's worth it, and I hope that it changes Warren Buffett's mind. He's a smart man, and he deserves the opportunity to look closer at cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
But thank you so much.
Definitely. Thank you.